Long ago, three friends joined together. They became the Amp Theory.
The Amp Theory Podcast, starring Peter.
Make this dumbass video real quick. Hold up, son. I've just been time away from you to do this thing real quick.
Scott.
We're gonna do it live. You like Blackpink over here at the Amp Theory? You like Blackpink?
How many times were you intimate with my mom?
And J-Mac.
Just like my mom says, dynamite comes in small packages. That's why it's kept me going all these years.
It's okay. I'll never let them see me cry.
I'm crying.
Now here's your hosts, Peter and Scott.
Man, that was almost good.
Almost good. We've been getting better since we've been looking at each other in the eye while we talk.
It's always better to look at significant others in the eye. When
I always do it better when I look you in the eyes.
when it
Because we do it at the same
when
time.
when it all pun intended comes together. Anyways,
Yeah.
Welcome to the Q&A, the K-pop Q&A
Part deux.
Here on the Amp Theory.
For Canadian and French
And
Pardois.
for
Pardois?
part
buddies.
for part deux, I'm gonna go low bite
Oh, nice.
because this is ring like J-Mac.
Does it look
part
warm?
deux?
Yeah.
So
You look
The
I look warmer today.
the
don't
second set of questions a little bit steamier.
I actually don't know.
Oh, maybe you should have looked before you
Hey.
decided on your lighting.
You know what? We trust our fans. I've read most of them, but I haven't reread them in the last week. But thank you for everybody who asked questions, and thank you for everybody who's tuned in so far to part one. If you want to check out part one, the link will be in the description below. But this is part two.
Yeah.
We're gonna answer the rest of the questions.
Yep.
But
I think before we start, just take time, a little
so I
appreciation.
can also pull up the questions. Thank you.
Yeah, just some appreciation to you guys. I know lately,
Yes.
there's been a movement that we've been trying to start, and that's
It's called the Instagram movement.
the Instagram movement, and we've been really wanting to get you guys to come over. We've appreciated the people that have. I know we really don't talk about it much, but there's a lot of good things happening in the Instagram that I would love for everybody to be a part of. So
Yeah.
We just went live right before we filmed this.
Yeah, it's
we
true.
did go
So,
live,
it's,
and
You can check
It's
out that
been-
video and follow us for other lives.
Yeah,
that we
it's
might pop
been
up
easier to have conversations, right?
yeah, I've been having a lot of conversations with people.
Like when people roll up in the DMs,
Yeah.
slide into them.
yeah. Hey,
Keep it classy though.
Yeah. No, I think we've been having some good discords. I've
Say keep it
virtually,
classy.
I've virtually met a lot of great people on
Yeah.
there. Very passionate. EXO, BTS, Blackpink, a whole bunch of
Yeah.
passionate fans, and a lot. And actually, if you have requests, we do go through the comments on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's kind of easier because on Instagram, I'm actually able to talk to you. Scott's able to talk to you.
And
so-
on YouTube, it's easy for me. I usually am the one that goes in there and hearts your comment or replies to you. I know Peter's been in there a lot, but Peter's been working OT on the Instagram game. So
Yeah.
show him some love. Go check out our Instagram and our TikTok. And Scott actually has been posting on Instagram this week. It's been actually a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
And I've gone in and I've I've tried to have keep certain conversations going that I've seen in the comments. If I see somebody who actually wants to have a conversation and wants to recommend videos, I've been going in and trying to have a quick conversation, get your recommendations, see what you want us to react to, and then keep that conversation going.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But also, if you want to talk to one of us directly, I know you guys see us on the videos, together. And when we type on Instagram, one thing Scott started doing that I started doing, when we respond, sometimes you don't know which one of us is responding, so he kind of leaves his name. I was like, smart idea. I started leaving my name so you know who you're talking to. But if there's one of us that you want to talk to, join us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Send us a message and put, hey, J-Mac or Scott or Peter, and we'll let each other know, and you'll have a little conversation with us.
And it's
Yes.
really easy to find our personal. If you feel like you're getting lost in the shuffle, reach out to us on there as well. Give us a follow. And
Yeah.
It's
hope
real.
you're cool with that because here come the influx of follows.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really easy to find. It's just my name.
Yeah.
Well, we're tagged in
true.
all the posts. So
There's all that too. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, we just appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. More than anything, you know, a lot of guys, a lot of people that I talk to say thank you to me, but I feel like the thanks goes to you guys. Like you guys watching, I know that it's a subject that you guys really like, but some of the very kind words that you guys give us, some of the things y'all say, it really does mean a lot to us because, you know, I know in the beginning when, you know, we were like kind of stiff and really were like scared to joke, you know, you guys came for, you know, your favorite group and all that. But lately, you know, you guys have been showing us a little bit of love, and that means a lot to us because we really try to make these fun for you guys. And we really just appreciate everybody that's reached out and talked to us. Anybody that's ever recommended anything, because K-pop, we've reacted to K-pop less than a year. I listened to my first K-pop song less than a year ago, so we're still fairly new, even though we react a lot to it, and we've taken a lot of your lead, and we really appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate all of
It's all
you.
right, man. It's all right. It's all right. Let it go.
It's so emotional.
Let it out. Let it out.
Wow.
Anyways, we're gonna get to the questions now.
Yeah.
But we just really did want to say thank you for everything, for every bit of love, for every like, every comment, every subscribe. We really appreciate it. If you can keep that up, that would be great because that just lets us know that you want more content from us, and we're here for that.
And what's really interesting is if there's anything controversial in part 1, we're not going to know about it because it just finished uploading right now. So we apologize if we don't address any controversies that might be in the last one, but there shouldn't be because I cut out any bad stuff. But
Not that there was any bad stuff,
but you
if
know,
there was, we're sorry.
Like that one time that I said, "Dang it!" Right?
No, I cut out a couple cuss words, you know, but then we kept it really good. And then I realized, by the way, I was like, oh, it's not really that it's the cuss words that don't get us demonetized. It's the subject matter we talk about. So, but like when we talked about me being a certain C in the corner, I bleeped out that word, especially because it was early on in the video. And we don't want to, you know, there's a lot of. You know.
Okay, I got you.
We'll behave ourselves.
You know, there's some S words and Fs and stuff like
we can
that. But
behave
we're, you know, we'll
try.
Like we mentioned in the last one, we're grown adults, and you know, the podcast is more of a way that we can kind of do an outlet. You know, we try not to cuss in the videos, and if we do, I bleep it out. But on the podcast, like it's raw and it's real and it's us. As long as we don't say any of the really, really bad cuss words, you know, any of the C words, and you know. Try to keep the F's to a minimum, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, you could say. I'll say it right now. You can say shit on TV.
Yeah, shit.
Oh my god, yeah, that's on public TV
So
now.
I'll never bleep shit on this.
That's
channel.
on cable access.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
So,
Dope.
anyways,
All right, yeah.
Anyways,
now
no
let's get to the
questions.
questions, guys. Come on.
Yes.
What the people want.
So, anyways, starting off with the questions. This first one, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Woo. Okay.
this is gonna be a doozy.
Okay. Here's the thing. So this person asked 8 questions in one question.
Okay.
So
So what's the person's name?
this person is BTS with Army.
BTS
All right,
with
hey,
Army
BTS with Army. We appreciate your.
times 8.
We appreciate your question times 8. You know,
It's a cute little bunny avatar too.
Okay.
Like,
That's cute.
but anyways, okay. Some of these are quick. We'll kind of do a speed round because there's some that we can answer. We may not answer because some of these are long form.
Okay.
But it said, I don't really know what to ask, but anyways, I'm a fan of one group only. So I wanted to ask questions regarding this group, and this group is BTS.
I don't know what to ask, but here's 8.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe they were undecided.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of a
true.
sudden,
Could be
once you
undecided.
started warming up,
Yeah.
the juice started
Boom,
flowing.
boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Ideas.
What's your favorite BTS song?
Ooh.
This is one of the questions.
Oh, I think we answered it last time, right?
I think we.
No, we
did.
didn't answer our favorite BTS song.
Black Swan for me.
Yeah,
Black
remember? This is Black Swan for me.
Yeah, Black Swan.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's all right, Black Swan. You know,
But
just,
but
just in
yeah.
case you didn't watch part 1, now you know part 2.
And
Black
we
Swan.
answered one of your 8
I
questions.
can't remember,
so-
and I just edited the video today. I'm
Dang.
losing my mind.
Hey, your question better not be different.
Whew. Yeah, you better not be all flip floppy.
It's terrible.
Was it Black Swan last week? Did I follow the crowd?
No, I think
No.
No, you said something different.
No, Dynamite is my favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna
BTS
say. I
song,
knew you said Dynamite
so-
last week.
Anyways,
In
Dynamite's
part
growing
1.
on me.
have we listened to old BTS songs? There's many songs you guys should listen to. Yes, we have multiple songs that we listen to. We have multiple reactions. You're welcome to go check out our library. We have an actual BTS playlist, which I'm going to do a little bit editing on and kind of update it or whatever. But you can see our entire catalog of BTS videos we've reacted to. They're not in in order in any kind of way, but we have.
But you can actually tell about the quality of video and where they started and not where they are now.
Yeah.
And I've actually listened to the first 2 or 3 albums of BTS when we were doing the research because I really wanted to, immerse myself in that feeling. So I've listened to all the ciphers. I listened to like the very first when they were a little bit more rappy.
Yep.
So
that's your favorite RM, isn't it? With the shades and the flat top.
Nice. All right. Back to the first question I didn't ask. What's your opinion regarding like BTS song lyrics and arrangements? Does it suit your taste? And I say yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and what I like about BTS is they have multiple styles, so they suit all different kind of little niches that I like. They check a lot of boxes too.
Yeah, I like my BTS like more. Like the more dancey sounds like what was that one song that's like da 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 da, and then it's like it's like a very dancey type beat, something myself, like I can't stop loving myself or something like that. Like those type of songs from BTS I really like. I like the mic drop.
Mic drop is the shit.
The thing about, and this isn't BTS, the thing about K-pop is that it's so next level that it's taken me a while to really be able to like say like the ones that have so many different beat changes and stuff like that, it's taken me a while to really like appreciate. But I mean that's what happens when you get a genre that is just different. It takes a while to get used to it.
So I'm gonna just, we're not gonna do the rest of these because there's 8, and it wouldn't be fair if we just did. But one other question they asked is, what's your next plan for this channel? And I think we've kind of discussed that before.
Yeah.
We want to keep doing what we're doing, but we want to branch out and maybe do a couple more. Maybe do the podcast, bring it back a little, not every week, but maybe every couple weeks or whatever, and then do more skits. And then try to find new things. We never know. The possibilities are honestly endless. We could really do anything. Like, we're open to anything. Like, reacting is our bread and butter.
Yeah.
But
to kind of add on to that, though, too, like, I think our next steps, with the channel are to engage more. That way we know what you want.
Yeah.
And, like, because we can come up here and do anything that we want, and hopefully you'll like it. But if we know what you want to see, what you want to hear, it makes things easier for us too.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we want to do what people want to watch, right? Like,
for sure.
At a certain point, we still do things that we like. Like, I think the skits and stuff that we really have fun with.
Yeah.
I've never done a little dancing thing, but when we did the Lisa dance, so
that was fun.
So there's things that like
different.
Yeah.
I think that should be the thing with something that's different.
Exactly.
Outside of our comfort zone, and
because also like we're there's a reason why the 3 of us got together, and it's kind of like we kind of like to do this. We have the personalities that this fits, and sometimes I see other reaction channels and all they do is react. But like when we get so much love from people that love this music and stuff like that, like we want to just give more, and we are the type of people that will be silly. We will like, and at the end of the day, I don't know how many other reactors would do that. Not to call them out, but it's just something that we want to do to set us apart.
Not to call them out.
There we go.
Yeah, no.
Starting flame wars with other reactors again.
No, I didn't mean it like as much, but I knew you were take it that way. No, that's right though.
Because we clearly enjoy this, and we want you to enjoy it too. So as much fun as we try to have and like try to make you laugh, like that's pretty much the mission statement. Of the AM Theory. It's like we want to make you enjoy our videos. We want you to laugh at least once. And, if we're going to be selfish, we're going to get that like and subscribe too.
Yeah, for sure. So, immediate, what's next for the channel is just engage more with you guys.
Yeah.
What we have in the works is possibly another, like, little dance video for you guys. Maybe in the mix. More skits. These are, like, long-term goals, that we have. And then eventually, maybe branch out to other things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, generally.
We're coming out with sports drinks.
And
AM Theory sports
risque
drink.
calendars.
Yeah, but it's all of Jonathan holding his cat in a bathing suit.
With us being garters in the back.
Picking Lent.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Hey, don't tempt me. Anyways.
Next question.
Thank you so much for your questions.
Thank you.
I know that you asked a lot of them, but it
what was
wouldn't
the
be
name
fair, and this also would be 3 hours long. So.
Yeah. What's the name?
That was BTS with Army, and they have a cute little bunny.
Thank
in
you,
their
BTS
avatar.
with
Thank
Army.
you very much.
Thank you, cute little bunny.
This is AMP with what's your cat's name?
Kylo.
With Kylo.
Yeah. He's sleeping somewhere. Oh, actually, he's sleeping on top of my PlayStation.
He sleep.
All right.
Sleep.
Anyways, all right. Next question is from C. Williams.
All right. See,
Are you
Williams.
actual fans of BTS now? Would you call yourself Army members at this point? Be honest with a wink emoji.
All right. So yes, I'm a fan of BTS now. I've been a fan for a while, but do I feel like I'm Army? I'd have to let the subscribers decide. Like I say that I am, but
Yeah.
I want the seal of approval before I say that I am.
With some of the passion and knowledge that I see a lot of people that are Army have, I don't want to degrade the name by saying that I'm Army because I don't know enough.
Exactly.
You know?
That's why I said I want the seal of approval.
Yeah, like when I see an Army, it's like it's somebody who like loves them so much. Like I hear you guys and I talk to you guys about stuff and y'all know so much. Y'all relate to them on another level that I don't think that I would consider myself Army just out of the respect of what Army is. Am I a fan of BTS? Yeah, like they can sing, they could dance.
They can
They're
do it all.
adorable.
They're adorable. So I think you and I are like on the like in the same boat. Like we want to say yes, but like I said, like I want the seal of approval just because like I don't feel like I know enough, and I don't want to degrade that a little bit.
Army ass over there.
All I will say is, yes, I'm a huge fan of BTS. I was already a fan of BTS before we started reacting, but I didn't know a lot about them. But I feel that I'm definitely a Army member.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that because, like, oh, yeah, because I know this, and this. There's a lot of things that I know. But if you know on Twitter, your trending topics, a lot of it rely on the things that you follow and the things that you're interested in. And BTS is always trending on my Twitter, so I think that makes me a real Army member.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in Army Twitter space.
Yeah.
So maybe we pose the question to you, right? You've seen our reactions. You see how we react to the boys, and we've talked about our biases and things like that. You tell us if we are.
Maybe we're level 1 Army.
Maybe we're
Beginner.
beginner.
Like
we're
boot camp.
boot camp. Yeah.
But so like, and the biggest thing too is that like we tread lightly because we know how passionate you guys are, and the last thing we want to do is be posers. Because here at the Amp Theory, we're real. We are.
Honestly, I want to keep that true. We're not fake as shit.
We're not fake.
No.
There's no fake.
We're real as
here.
shit.
And for real, and like if we ever like met a whole bunch of Army and y'all start quizzing us. And y'all realize it's like, oh man, I don't know. I mean, I watch a lot of their videos, and I've listened to a lot of their music,
and we've done
but
a lot of research.
Yeah, I don't know everything right off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So again, we're
boot camp.
We're boot camp.
Yeah,
we're boot camp Army.
We're learning.
Yeah. We're earning our way to get into Army. Maybe.
I like that with boot camp.
Yeah.
That's very clever, actually. I just clicked with me. Sorry. Okay. Thank you very much.
That's because it's not what Capital does.
Yeah.
C. Williams, thank you very much
Since
for your
you stopped being in
question.
the same shot as us, bro. You just kind of slowed down a little bit.
A little bit.
C. Williams, thank
C.
you very
Williams,
much.
thank you. Much love.
All right, this next question is from, I thought they said Roof, but Noof20. Noof20.
Noof20.
And this is a funny question.
Cool name.
And this should be a very simple question. Why don't you react to Jin live? That's funny, because by the time you see this, you'll realize that we did yesterday for Sexy Boy Saturday.
Yeah.
Because we're about to react to him after we're finished with this podcast.
Aha.
So, yes, we actually are. So,
I'm
yes, we
excited about
have,
Jin.
actually.
Hey, one thing I've always said about Jin. Best smiling K-pop. Best smiling K-pop.
You really dug his hair in like the last reaction video.
Bro.
He had that suave like
That
80s action
that
villain
spy hair,
Bro.
I'll put it on the screen.
South Korean James Bond?
Hey,
The next James Bond? Because they're trying to get
I'm
another
down.
one, right?
I'll take it.
Jin?
Jin Bond?
Jin Bond?
Jin Bond? Hey.
Jin Bond. God damn it.
007 BTS. Let's do it.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Noof20.
Thank you,
Yes,
Noof20.
Thank you.
We've reacted to Jin now. So, all right. This next question is from Gift for Loey.
Oh,
Good for Loey.
okay.
Don't you want to see more things about EXO? They're the most multi-talented group, especially Park. He can play all musical instruments. He also has a sweet voice, and he also composes his own songs. You can watch their live concert video, and you will know how good EXO is. Funny thing is
We
that
already know how good EXO
we
is.
know how good EXO is. We've done a couple of their lives, and we actually are recording a live reaction tonight for Lotto.
Yeah.
But
So-
let's let Peter take this question because he is
Or not Lotto, Tempo. Wow.
Tempo, yeah.
Tempo.
Wow.
Lotto, I think was
Yeah.
last.
Lotto, we've already done live.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've
Wow.
done some live performances.
Yeah. Okay,
Take it
look.
away, Pete.
So, I really like EXO, right?
Oh yeah, he does.
But you know, because we just answered questions about BTS, right? Like I know more about BTS than I know about EXO. I just know I really like their music.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, I know I really like their music. Man, like yeah, I want to.
What do you like,
I
Peter?
can't wait until
What
we
do
do
you like?
Sexy Boy Saturday EXO edition. You know. So here's the thing about EXO that's kind of hard for me, right? One, I'm not good with names. Period. Right? Like I can meet you. Like we went to school with a guy, and I called him bro, dog for like 4 years. I never knew his real name. It wasn't like he was just somebody that would hang out with us in school. But we
Yeah, I've done
never-
that with girlfriends. I
Yeah.
forget their name. It's just like, babe. Forget your name, sweetie.
But so
Clearly, those relationships didn't last long.
Wow.
So I've been like looking up a lot of EXO and trying to remember their names and stuff like that, and putting names to faces. But yeah, I like EXO.
Yes.
What is
want
it
a
that you like?
reaction.
'Cause I know there's a couple things that
Their
you
vocals,
really like.
their masculinity.
Make sure you ain't messing with your mic enough to where there's no damn scratch in it.
There's
this
no
time.
scratching it. I'm just fixing it. Their vocals, their masculinity.
The body rolls.
Peter loves body rolls.
Yeah. EXO.
Hey, Peter was the first EXO stan on this channel, so
Yeah, he was the first XOL.
right.
It was that love shot, bro. It was that love shot, man, when they were like, we were doing this thing right here. Ayy. Yeah. When I saw that, Kai in that red suit, we like EXO.
Oh, yeah, we
I
do.
like EXO.
Oh, I like XO.
We like
So.
EXO.
check out Tempo live. We just did it recently.
Yeah.
So, okay, thank you very much. Gift for Loey.
Oh, and also,
Oh, yeah.
you know, we don't ever like. I know you guys don't like comparing groups, you know, and I don't know how it is on the you know, K-pop fandoms. If you guys don't coexist, if there's like beef, like we don't know that. We don't get that from some of the feedback. So everybody we've watched, we really like. So
Yes.
we're gonna say a lot of good things about all of them.
Yeah.
And you know, we come from a time where when we like were into music, we liked like a whole bunch of bands at the same time.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you know, we don't mean to offend anybody. Like, but when we like, I'll tell you if I don't like anything. Y'all know that. But we like all the bands. You know, more some you know, we do maybe a hierarchy, but
We like everybody, but we love some. But we're not gonna say who gets the likes and who gets the loves.
All right. Anyways, thank you, Gift for Loey.
thank you, Gift for Loey.
Thank you, Gifford Lowy.
All right, next question is from Sky Simmons. How did you guys start reacting? Like, whose idea was it to start it up? Also, who are your favorite musicians? It's nice to hear what taste of music you guys prefer. So we kind of answered that last time. I like an encompassing view of music, so like I love all kinds of music.
Yeah.
My favorite musician, musician-wise, I really love composers. Like the GOAT is what's his name?
Hans Zimmer.
No, Hans Zimmer's one of them. Hans Zimmer, Michael Giacchino. He's one of the newer ones. He's doing the Batman one. He's done a couple other ones. But John Williams is the GOAT of like composers, shit like that. Like I love composers. I love music overall. So I guess you could say that, you know, for like actual musicians, like. And I like pop stars, stuff like that. They're musicians, and you know, K-pop stars and stuff like that, musicians. But like, when I think of musicians, that's what I go to is like actual composers who where they actually write that music out and they write out everything and they're like, you know, write all the parts to it. Like that's
That's super dope.
to me. And then, how do you guys start reacting? Well, let's go through your favorite musicians first.
So my music tastes are all over. Like we said before, like I like everything from Motown to K-pop to death metal. So I just like everything. Like if it catches my ear, I'm in. And what we've done with these K-pop videos and like reacting to like brand new songs is like caught my ear, and like I really like it. But yeah, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I lean more towards the music. I'm not much of a lyric guy, but I did hold up, time out. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say the part 1 we just uploaded it. It's only been up for like 30 minutes already. It has 138 views and 20 likes,
Hey.
100% like percentage. Yes, with 6 comments. So cool.
Great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
so
you.
far.
Yeah. So I lean more towards music. Like I was in a band. I learned how to play guitar, and then eventually I did like the most recent stuff. I started producing like beats and stuff like that. So like I like producers. And nowadays, listening to the production. That's actually why, like, Amy Winehouse, that Back to Black is one of my favorite albums, not just because of how good she sings, like, she's great, she's a legend, but that producer, the way he produced that music, because
There's a lot of producers I love. Like, like Kanye is one of those where, like, he started as a producer and then started doing his own music, but, like, all the music that he does is, he produces all that shit himself. And then, like, people like Dr. Dre, like, people who actually like produce music, I have so much respect for them.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not a thing like where I don't have respect for the artist, but there's a lot of artists out there that like other people write their stuff and write the melodies and write the tunes and they just sing it.
Yeah. Well, since I played,
and I'm not saying that's that's a wide encompassing thing, but like the people that are behind that and do all that, that's musician.
Whenever like one of the genres that I played was like kind of like more like metal-y, hardcore type stuff, very like drum heavy and stuff like that. So the producers that I really like are like the newer trap producers, Southside, Lex Luger, like a whole bunch of like producers. Trap. I really like trap. But how we started reacting, so it's funny because I was telling my wife that it's crazy where we're at now because. Like, and we've told the story on the podcast, but I'll kind of go through it pretty quick. So, like, I was driving one time, right? Because I used to do Postmates and stuff like that. And I was driving, and I used to always listen to Joe Rogan and all those people. And I was like, hey, man, like, I'm going to start a podcast. No, I'm going to start a channel, and I'm going to just sort of talk shit on there. And I asked Sarah, hey, help me go through a name because I'm going to start putting videos on the internet. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna help you. Basically,
wow, Sarah.
Yeah.
Well,
like, no.
That or you just threw her under the bus and she's gonna whoop your ass.
No. She knows because we were just talking about it, and then I call Scott and I'm like, hey Scott, like I need your help to make up a name because I'm gonna start posting things on the internet about some positivity stuff. And we went back, and while we were going back and forth, I'm like, hey dog, why don't you just do this shit with me? And he's all like,
will do.
Yeah. He's like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, so next Sunday, like, just have a mic. We're going to start. And we started, and we put the mic and everything. He's like, oh, let's use my phone. So we used his phone. We go through the first episode.
Yeah.
And then we look at it, and it timed out.
Yeah.
And we had no visual, but we had audio.
Yeah.
So, which is still up on this channel.
Yeah.
So we
it's
posted
first video if you go to look.
Yeah. We posted that up, right? And I don't know what happened. You might want to take over that part because I don't know what conversation you guys had.
It's important to say too, like when we first started the channel, we were all about positivity, and the AMP theory actually stands for accountability, mindset, and persistence.
That's what the AMP theory stands for. Yeah,
because we were trying to be like fitness gurus and shit.
Yeah.
But then we're like, we sound a little too pretentious. There's only so much.
A little too pretentious.
But skipping ahead a little bit.
Yeah. Before we go there, we had a few episodes. Let's talk about how you brought J-Mac on this.
Oh.
Because the first episode, since it didn't work.
Yeah. So Jonathan has like a background clearly in doing this kind of thing.
I have multiple YouTube channels. I have multiple videos on YouTube. I'm not telling you the channels. You can just find it yourself, but they're out there. But a lot of them involve Scott, and actually one of our channels is linked to this channel. So if you want to go and find it, you can find it.
So going back to like 2011, even earlier than that, Jonathan and I would just make videos that were fun and stupid.
Yep.
So we brought Jonathan in to like help us out like visually and like to be our editing guy. But
Well, so I
clearly
saw-
he has so much personality. We had to get him a mic too.
Yeah, whatever. Actually, this is technically your microphone. But anyways, no. So I saw that you uploaded it on YouTube, and it had like over 100 views. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like,
He's
and
like,
then
oh,
you
yeah.
know, and then you told me about just the snafu with the video, and I'm like, bro, I could come and like easily set that up for you, and just if we're just gonna do this for like an hour, like that'd be super easy, and like I'll help you upload it to YouTube, put some branding on it. Like it's not that hard. I'm like, cool. It'd be something I can do behind the scenes on YouTube. And now here I am with a fucking ring light.
Yeah.
But no, but it just was like that. And the first couple of episodes were like that. And then we started putting a little bit of humor because with involved in that, I was like, okay, well, I'll just take the responsibility of editing the video because, I was the one that was like, hey, I'll do your video. So I'm doing the video. I might as well do the editing too.
Yeah.
So then we started doing like little funny things. I started making intros.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to mention the intro, how if you look at our every podcast iteration that we've done, the intros constantly change, but we've kind of had this one for the last little bit. I went and refreshed, and like we have 7 comments since it put on, and 4 of them were talking about the intro. So I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but they were like, "That shit was hilarious."
Yeah.
So, but that wasn't something we started off with. The channel was pretty serious, but it was also it was us, so we knew we could talk a little smack and make it funny.
Yeah.
But it really did evolve, and then. How we got into reacting was actually Peter's idea.
Yeah, well, actually,
Was it your idea? I thought it was your
Yeah, no, it was
idea.
Peter's idea.
Actually, it wasn't my idea. It was Brooklyn's idea.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn, because
Check out her TikTok. I'm gonna put it in the link
Yeah.
below because
Yeah.
she's OG.
yeah, that's my daughter,
right there.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did our original logo. She's
Yep.
been there since the beginning, and so something brought up BTS, and I was like, "What's BTS?" And she's like, "Oh, it's this big K-pop group and all this stuff." And she's like, "They're actually releasing a new video. You guys should probably react to it."
And I remember this moment when we were in your garage because that's where we used to film.
Yeah.
So it got way too fucking hot in like May and
'Cause we're
April.
in Texas.
Because
Yeah.
we're like, shit, it's 90 degrees in May.
Yeah.
But anyways, you were like, hey, yo, I was talking to my daughter. She was like, we should do like this BTS butter thing. And I'm like, BTS?
Yeah.
Like, yes, let's do that. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, let's do reaction. Like, that'll be cool. And then we did it, and it was just kind of, if you go back and look at it, it was a very dry reaction.
Very dry.
Yeah, well, that one went horrible.
Yeah, because we weren't, it was our first reaction.
So it went about as bad as you would think. 3 people that have never heard about TikTok, born in the 80s, kind of rougher type of guys went. Now it wasn't as bad. So we posted up a video and it blew up, and we had a lot of negativity because on there, I mean, it was new to us. It was foreign, and we said some things that later on we found out Army's very protective of because of the bullying that BTS has gone through.
Yeah.
And our intentions weren't to bully. We just had never experienced any of that, And so on there was a lot of accusations that were way out of line. And I think the reason why is because they wanted us to take the video off, which we ended up doing, not because... Well, because we don't want to make anybody feel bad. Amp Theory, we did accountability, mindset, persistence. We wanted to be positive, And when we saw a lot of people that we hurt some people's feelings, although I didn't agree with some of the accusations, at the end of the day, we don't want to make anybody feel bad. So that's why we ended up taking the video down.
And we did go into it when we decided, after that, we redid the reaction to Butter, and then we decided to really do a redemption and do our homework. We did the podcast and we did our research.
But wait, you're leaving out a big part.
Camilla.
We didn't decide to do that.
Oh yeah.
So there was a great.
After the fact.
Yeah, so after the fact, right? So we took out the thing and we said, we're never going to react to K-pop again. We're leaving that alone, right?
Yeah.
And so we did. We didn't think about anything. Then on Instagram, I got a message from this girl named Camilla. And she's like, hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you guys. I saw what happened. And I think that you need to understand why it happened.
Yeah.
And I feel that if you guys did, you would see it. So her thing wasn't that she found us to get at us. She wanted us to really kind of understand why Army reacted the way they did, and because she also felt that maybe it was slightly much from what the video was.
Yeah.
So she gave me the idea of, what if you guys did a podcast on BTS, because if anybody embodies accountability, mindset, and persistence, it's BTS. And so then I came to the guys, and they thought it was a great idea. So then we educated ourselves, and we did the podcast about BTS, and that was really big. And I shouted her out. I hope that you guys go back to.
I looked at the comments. So when we did the what was our late what was the last video you shouted her out?
I think it was
It was the Jungkook one, and it had the most likes out of anybody else's comment.
Right before.
It had like
recently.
Yeah, it was Jungkook.
It was like it had like 70 likes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Her comment. Or
so
whatever.
The thing about her that I really appreciate, right, is I think she represents.
I don't think
you
it's
guys.
just you that appreciates Camilla.
Yeah.
Like it's all of us. Like,
Well, I think the thing that we appreciate, right, is that if there's anybody that represents them, because we got the bad side of it, right? Afterwards, I was kind of upset at the BTS fans because I felt like we didn't do anything that bad, right? Like, were we a little insensitive? Maybe, right? Like for sure. Like, you know, if I could, obviously we've done a whole bunch of reactions and we've learned to grow, right? But I was a little cross. But the way that she came at us about like, hey, like let me tell you why this happened, right? Like. And the fact that like with her like openness and like she represents ARMY so well, you know, through conversation, like through teaching, she was like, you know, let me teach you why this stuff happened. You know, it opened up our eyes, and it's been a blessing to us, really. It's been a huge blessing because now we get to listen to some great music that is now bigger than BTS, right? Like we've listened to a whole bunch of bands, a whole bunch of great music, and it's all because of Camilla, like, because
when she did come to us, like she was like, hey, like kind of like you said, like things might have been blown out of proportion. I understand where you guys are coming from, but let me educate you. She actually sent us like the material to like check out. She was like, here's your introduction. Like this is what you need to know. She's like, I recommend this, this, and this, and she's like, check it out. And then because of like the study materials that she gave us, like we did actually go through so much of their like catalog. We actually learned so much about them and like the K-pop industry in general. And because of her, we did then come back and redid. And we also, you know, we were accountable for like, you know, the intro to the second reaction. We're like, hey, this didn't go quite as well. We're now that we've educated ourselves, we're gonna do this again. And there was so much more reverence and like appreciation after we'd gone through all the study materials that Camilla had given us. So Camilla, thank you.
And then after that, I think it gave us a newfound respect for not even just BTS, but the genre in general.
Well, like learning about the whole industry, like it's more than just like one group. Like you're like, holy shit.
And I feel like that's what's been part of our journey with reacting to all these other groups is learning all these different things. Learning and hearing all these new styles and stuff like that we normally typically probably would never have heard and listened to.
And I just want to be very clear that like, you know, do I regret that one video? Yes, only in the sense that, you know, I didn't want people to feel bad, and the only pushback that I'm giving is because there were some really far out accusations that I think I didn't appreciate. You know, and
we just didn't come at it the right way.
Exactly. It's like I think
coming at it as like three dudes being like, haha, we think this is funny.
We were trying to make jokes. We were trying to make jokes. We weren't trying to bully anybody, you know. And you obviously you've seen all these videos and how we are. I think at a certain point, like you kind of get how we are.
But for people who don't know us, for that very first reaction to see like our personalities,
it was a bad first impression.
Jarring.
Hey, but that's why I think our relationship with ARMY is as strong, because it's like we started off rocky, and I think we've gone out of our way to try to earn your respect, and I hope that we've done that. I think we have, you know.
I think we have. I hope we have.
It's a hope.
So. But anyways, thank you. That was again Sky Simmons. Thank you very much for your question.
Sky what?
Sky Simmons.
Thank you, Sky.
Thank you very much. All right. These next three are from the same person, and they're all kind of quick. This is from Damon Robin.
Hey, Damon.
What up,
these
Damon?
are all pretty. These are all pretty quick and easy. I just read the third one. All right. First one is, who's the oldest? Scott. We made that point.
34.
Last time. Right? Which one of you cry the most? That's definitely me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, keep it
only
the
when
channel,
I'm intoxicated.
the channel meme. Yeah.
That's only when I'm intoxicated.
It's honestly probably me though. I cry like every fucking movie.
Oh yeah, you cried in Click.
I don't cry
Pussy.
sober.
I did cry in Click. Yeah, I cried when Dobby died in Harry Potter. That shit was sad.
Yeah. No.
Anyways,
I don't cry.
a real man shows his tears, can show his emotions.
Just not all the time.
What the fuck ever.
Not every day.
Yeah, whatever. All right. And then the last one is, which one of you are the most into women?
Peter, because he's got 4 kids.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm
Good-
into
good answer.
woman. I'm really
I mean,
into
technically,
woman.
this says most into woman.
A woman? Then that would be me.
So
Yeah,
there
my
you go.
wife.
There
My
you
wife,
go.
Sarah.
He has to be because he's afraid.
Thank you very much, Damon.
Thank you,
Damon.
Damon.
Robin, thank you very much.
We love you.
All right. These next 3 are also from the same person, not Damon, but from the same person. These are a little bit more normal questions.
Yeah.
From Amy Herholtz. I hope I'm pronouncing that. Yeah, Amy Herholtz. The first one is favorite movie of all time and why. Let's do it quickly.
Mighty Ducks 1 through 3. 1 through 3. I'm sorry, I can't pick it. To me, that's one movie.
That's
Mighty Ducks.
good
Love
ass
that.
movies.
Yeah, I love Mighty Ducks.
Oh shit! Jurassic Park and the first Back to the Future are tied for all time for me.
Solid.
God.
Wait, I'm gonna guess something Marvel.
Oh.
That's your favorite movie? Of all
Honestly, and it's not just because it just came out. I'm gonna say 2. 1, I'm gonna say The Dark Knight.
Oh
It's-
yeah.
it's the greatest comedy.
I saw it
movie
9
of all
times
time.
in the movie theater with him.
But the other movie, because I cried so much in it, and it's just because it's nostalgia right now, is the newest Spider-Man No Way Home.
time. You cried in that one?
Bro, I cried like 6 times, bro. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Cried through that whole movie.
Really?
Yes.
he cried when Hot May died, and then he cried when all 3 Spider-Man.
I'm telling you,
like,
bro.
jumped
I
in
cry.
Spider-Man.
I love movies so much.
Okay.
I get too much into movies that I'll cry.
Okay, I'll admit because you've admit you cry. I'll admit a movie that I cried.
If a movie can make me cry, it's a good ass movie. If a movie
don't know,
makes
maybe
me
you're
feel
just
if
a
a movie
crybaby.
if a movie makes you feel no emotions, then it's a shit movie.
Okay,
I'll give you that.
I think
okay.
the movie,
Cue M. Night Shyamalan.
the movie that made me cry the most, The Green Mile.
Ooh.
That
So-
one made me cry.
So the only 2 movies that I can think about that I've cried during,
American Pie.
no. It's a comedy though. So I was a little kid in Ace Ventura when Nature Calls came out.
Oh, man.
And there's a scene in the beginning of the movie that is basically riffing off Cliffhanger, and the raccoon dies. Like the raccoon falls in
yeah,
there.
that's such a great
I
scene.
ran up and down the stairs crying like a little bitch, pissing people off.
I love that scene. It's actually kind of hilarious.
And then I shed tears in King Kong when he died.
There was a point where my mom was really Christian, and she told me dinosaurs weren't real, and I started crying after Jurassic Park.
All right. Your favorite TV show of all time? Let's go quickly.
The Office. I'm gonna have to go with
South Park.
Superstore.
Nice. Okay. Favorite sport to watch? For me, football.
football.
Basketball.
There you go. All right. Our next set of questions. If you were
Dallas
on
Cowboys.
if you were on a deserted island alone, what is the one thing you would miss the most? And then where are you guys based out of? I'm guessing North Carolina. Texas is actually where we're based.
Texas.
Carolina, dang.
I think I bet it's the palm trees. I bet you. I bet you.
Yeah, that'd be one of the
I
Carolinas.
bet you. Yeah, no, I
No,
just
we're-
like the retro wave.
but,
Texas boys.
But I do
Yeah.
like the South Carolina Charleston River Dogs.
Yeah. But anyways, if you're on a deserted island alone, what is the one thing you're going to miss the most? And I would probably say,
I'll say my wife and kids. I'm just get that out the way.
he's like, I'm just kidding. Wait a minute, what?
No, he saw to get that out of the way. It's a simple answer.
Yeah, simple
Solid answer.
Wife and kids.
The one thing
I'm
I
obligated to
missed,
say that.
the one thing I missed the most, Wilson.
I'll say Wendy.
Oh, it's so cute.
There we go. That way I'll make her watch it this far in. Hey, like, hey, you should watch 40 minutes in.
When I tell you,
Anyways,
when I kiss your ass on camera.
if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Before all this bullshit, I would have said Australia, but currently, anyway, it's always been Japan.
COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, with all this COVID bullshit.
Yeah.
But Japan is actually one place that I really want to go, but I still want to go to Australia one day.
Mm-hmm.
But Japan is like
Japan
planning stages.
Japan is my number 2, but Iceland is my number one.
Oh,
So
Iceland is
I wanna
number 2 for me.
I want to see the
It's
Northern
right
Lights.
up there.
Well,
I could flip flop back and forth depending on what kind of seasonal mood I'm in.
Yeah, like I flip flop all the
But
time.
Iceland is a must.
Yeah.
I want to go to South Korea or Brazil.
I definitely want to go to South Korea.
Yeah, I want to see where all
yeah.
this stuff's coming
Honestly.
from. You know?
Yeah, so we're trying to get big enough to go to South Korea and actually have conversations with you.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna
do
learn
a live
Korean.
podcast over in South Korea.
Dude, that'd be so badass.
That'd be wild.
Yeah. But I want to visit all Latin America. You know.
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
Because it's muy caliente.
Muy.
It's muy
Muy
caliente.
caliente.
All right. Anyways, anyway, thank you very much, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank
for all
you.
the questions. Appreciate that. All right. This next one is from Liviton, Lvitn. What music do you usually listen to, and what's your favorite girl group? And we answered that one kind of last time. Favorite girl group for me is Blackpink.
Twice.
Twice.
And
We did that twice.
what music do you usually listen to? And it's for me, it's everything.
Norwegian death metal.
I like that. All
Crazy.
right.
That's a crazy story too. If y'all have never looked into Norwegian black metal,
Oh,
look into
God.
it. It's crazy.
All
Go
right,
listen to some
well,
Cradle of
I
Filth.
have to now.
Yeah. No, for real, the story is crazy about that whole stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's a really cool movie too with Macaulay Culkin's brother.
Interesting. Okay. Anyways, thank you, Liviton. This next question is from Amanda. Just Amanda. When you're not doing reactions, do any of you actually listen to K-pop like in your free time? And I'll say yes because it's on my phone and my Spotify. So yeah.
Pops up on my Spotify, pops up on my Pandora.
Yeah.
I'm listening to it.
And it's
I'm
crazy.
listening to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy because not just me, but one day I was in the house. I was working from home, so I was in the room, and I hear Lisa Money on, and I'm like, look, and my wife's listening to it, so it's actually like gone into my family because my boys love that song too.
Nice.
There's actually a Korean barbecue place that I like to go to, and I was there with my girlfriend like a couple weeks ago, and like I knew every artist that came on, and she was like, "Who's this?" And I'd like tell her exactly who it was. I was like,
Nice.
"These are my biases,"
Nice.
and then I had to explain that.
Yeah.
So technically, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This next question is from Brittany.
Bottoms.
Yes. Thank you,
Hey,
Brittany,
Brittany.
for watching again. She snuck in another question I see here. Would you consider reacting to new movie trailers as well? Yes, we will definitely be doing that for any new big movie trailers that come out starting forward. But we've also done that before. We've done Spider-Man. And, I think did we do? No, I can't remember. But anyways, yes, absolutely.
And I have a question for you guys. If in the future we get to a point where we could release more than one video a day, would you watch?
I would say no. I'm
You would
heavily
say
against
no.
that. It just drives down the views of the other video. I don't want to get into analytics. I don't want to argue in front of the children.
I'm asking them, bro. I'm not asking you.
Anyways, thank you, Brittany, again for the question.
Thank you, Brittany.
Next question is from Ash Sick. What type of music do you guys prefer more? For me, honestly, I prefer it just kind of depends on my mood.
It's really.
Honestly. If I'm like,
Oh, he's gonna say.
if it's
country.
like a summer day and like I just want to put the windows down on my Jeep and listen to some country, I'll do that.
Please say '90s country. Nothing past like
no
2003.
bro country. Nothing past
2003.
Nothing past 2010.
If I had to listen to one genre forever, it would be like oldies.
Oh yeah,
I like oldies.
Pretty good.
Motown.
Motown. Oh yeah, yeah.
Motown.
Motown.
Oldies, yeah.
Motown. That's right. So cool. Thank you, Ash. I'm not trying to hurry through these, but we have a lot of questions still to go, and we're closing in on 50 minutes already.
All right, let's speed through these.
Let's power through.
All right. This next question
be
is
bad.
from Pablo.
What's up, Pablo?
What's up, Pablo?
Since y'all are childhood friends, tell stories, please. I just know there have to be so much shit y'all got up to as kids. There's a lot of things we cannot say on camera.
I have one short story that
About who?
that we were all together. This is right after we graduated high school in 2006. We told our parents that we no longer had curfews.
Yes, okay, you can tell this
except for Jonathan, and Jonathan's mom called him at 11:59 p.m.
What was the white car you used to have?
That was
that Crown Vic, bro.
That was a Crown Vic, yeah. So,
Fuck my Crown Vic, bro.
so anyway.
No, it wasn't. It was a Mercury Grand Marquis.
Yeah,
Never mind,
Grand
that's what it
Marquis.
was.
So, anyways, at 11:59, Jonathan's mom calls and says,
I was in the back seat, bro.
She's like, "Hey, you got to come home." And me and Peter are instigating in the back seat.
We were like, don't go home.
Like, don't go home, bro. Like, she's just your mom. Like, she can't tell you what
Being
to
a
do.
fucking hater.
And so I don't know what made Jonathan say, "Fuck you, mom. I ain't coming home." He hung up on her. And the two of us.
I'm cracking up. I don't encourage that type of behavior. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't
not
either.
now.
But I was laughing, right? Because right afterwards, literally not even 5 minutes after, he's like, guys, I should go home.
That's the best part. He's like, there was nothing. I would have done everything for you in that moment. I was like, you were the greatest person in the world. You were the coolest person in the fucking world. I was like, I would never say that shit to my mom at that age.
Yeah, mad respect,
and
bro.
you did it. And I was like, I respect you more than anybody. And then right after we're like high fiving, giving him his accolades and shit, he just gets real quiet for a second. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Forgot, like, oh yeah, I still live at home. I want to sleep peacefully tonight.
Yeah, we just graduated like 2 weeks before.
Yeah. No, but
So.
yeah.
Fun little story about us. Yeah, there's a lot of stories.
Okay, I got one more story. Since
Oh, go ahead.
So I think we were just chilling at Scott's house, and it was like kind of like we had been doing something like I don't know, but everybody was tired. You fell asleep, and I think you were taking a nap, and I was just watching something.
You were watching us sleep?
I was watching y'all sleep.
Oh.
And I told this one on the podcast, but I'll say it again.
I remember this.
Yeah, so I ended up having a lighter, right? And I was just messing with it, and I was messing with it on Scott's carpet, which now that I think about it, I could have burned his house down.
Probably.
But I went like that, and I noticed it would trail off. It was like, right? And I was like, oh, this is dope as hell.
Fire.
Yeah, I was like, this is cool. So I was like, Jonathan. And he's like all sweaty. He's having a sweaty nap. And he's like, what? And I'm like, check this out. And then I did it. And he goes, and Jonathan freaks out. He's like, whoa, what the hell? I was like, that made me laugh. So I kind of did it a few more times. I guess it turns out you had a bad experience with fire or something.
No, it was like Kane. I didn't get burned in the house. No, it's because you could have lit the fucking house on fire.
Oh. But that was funny.
My family home is still standing.
Yeah, he's still good. It was all right.
Oh, Jesus.
He should have gotten new carpet. That's what it was.
Oh, my gosh.
It's my brother's
Anyways,
carpet now.
again, thank you, Pablo.
Thank
for
you.
the question.
Thank you, Pablo.
All right, next question is from All K-Pop. What are your favorite groups and biases? So my favorite group...
So hard.
Male and female.
Yeah, like I said, so my favorite male group is BTS. My bias is Jimin. It's pretty well documented. My favorite girl group, Blackpink. My bias is Lisa. It's pretty well known. So, Scott?
I gotta echo you on BTS. Gotta say Jimin. The man's is just working hard.
Copy.
And then Blackpink, gotta say Rose. I think I'm in love.
Yeah, you mentioned that numerous times.
Yeah.
You're in love with her.
So I'm gonna say EXO, and I'm not. I think Kai right now is who I'm feeling, but it's real like loose with it, because there's some other guys that I'm really digging.
There's some other guys I got my eye on.
So if Kai doesn't, get his shit together,
You know what I just realized? I kind of flip-flopped my answer earlier because my favorite girl group is Twice, but my bias is just Rose.
Yeah.
Like, above all.
So my favorite girl group is Twice, but don't hate me. I don't know them individually enough to say because I like them as a collective. But I guess my I like Jenny.
Well, why you
from Blackpink?
You always call her Genie, like I dream of Genie, but it's Jenny.
It's Jenny.
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing, bro?
That was the genie in a bottle, dog.
Oh, that was a super tuner.
Oh, it kind of touching, yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, anyways, thank you very much, all K-pop. Next question. Okay, I've actually been waiting for this one. There's two questions. Both of these are from Stephanie Ferez.
Hey,
What
This question had me laughing my ass off. Who has kids and how many? I feel like Peter has 6 kids. LOL.
So Peter actually has 4 kids that we know of. And Jonathan has a child in Chicago.
You have an illegitimate child in Chicago,
Yeah.
allegedly.
No,
when I was 14 years
I do have
old.
the most kids, and I hope that what didn't give it away was the fact that I'm Mexican. But it's a big clue, and yeah, I got.
And no, I don't actually have a child, but when I was 15 years old, I received a letter from the city of Chicago saying that I owed child support to somebody, and they had my name mixed. That was just funny. So, yes, I technically have an illegitimate child in Chicago, so
Damn.
sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody's come collecting on me yet, so I don't know.
Yeah. So
I guess that's a good thing, then.
I'm the only parent.
Anyways.
If I do have a kid, I'll see him on draft day.
And so she had another question as well. Who is the tallest? And it's definitely Peter.
Oh, yeah. How tall are you, Peter?
6 foot, baby.
Yeah,
6
and
foot
then I'm
6'.
5'7", and Scott's 5'6" and 3/4.
No, we already determined that we're the same height. We took our shoes off and we
They're the same height.
we went at it.
They're the
So
same
if you're 5'7", I'm 5'7" too.
Whatever. Anyways, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for the questions.
Thank you.
What's your Wikipedia say? How tall you are?
6'4".
6'4". Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you run a what? 40?
4.5 40.
And what's your fighting stats on there?
36-0. Anyways, all right. Next question is from C Me.
See me.
Oh.
Who's your favorite K-pop group? Let me guess. Can I answer these? EXO.
Stray Kids.
Really?
No, not those.
Oh, I was like, okay, so I was right. EXO.
Yeah, you're right. EXO. Yeah.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
BTS.
Mm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow. We know each other so well.
Mm.
Anyways, thank you, See Me. Thank you for the question.
You see me?
Thank you, see me.
And we actually only have 3 questions left.
Oh, thank God, I gotta pee so bad. Oh.
Keeping
Let's
that
take
in.
it slow. Let's take it slow.
No,
So-
no.
Actually, this first question is kind of long. No, I'm kidding.
No.
All 3 of these are from Andre Day, and she left these questions. She saw our video the other day. I saw her in our chat.
Cool.
But
Thank you
these
so
are
much
just
for
from a couple of
participating
days
in that,
ago,
too.
so. Okay, so the first question is, from your first impression to now, what has changed in terms of how you view BTS? Specifically, the assumptions you had regarding who they seem to be and who seem to be, and also ARMY. Also, would you react to BTS documentary type videos, i.e. introductory to BTS, ARMY stories of videos, ARMY, and also official big hit release documentaries? So for the documentary stuff like that, absolutely yes. We plan on doing some of those later on down the pipeline, so that's yes a definite. So, and then how does your impression change from the beginning to now? I think it's
We
light
kind
years.
of like answered that one already. Just respect.
Yeah, no, it's light years. Like, we went into this knowing nothing, and now I could name all 7 members of BTS right now in front of you. Like, it's that easy. Like, it's,
To me, I think that, like, if you walk into a room and you saw everybody dressing one way, like, it might be weird to you, right? But if you realize that everybody in the building is dressed the same way, you'd be like, oh, this is just what happens here. And I think my first exposure to BTS, because some of the things that I'm a fan of are a little bit more rugged, it was something that I really didn't like. It was new to me. It was new to me because I didn't know anything about K-pop.
In his defense, he also used to have a crush on the brawny lumberjack guy.
Yeah, he was my hero. No. So I think, like, at first it was kind of off to me. It was like, it seemed weird to me. But as I started kind of educating myself on not just K-pop, the look itself started to grow on me, like the theme that kind of K-pop is. And then also, like, as I got to learn about BTS and their struggles and how much mental fortitude they had to have, how they had to be in peak physical condition, it made me actually start seeing, like, the only difference between them, because like the people that I really look up to are athletes, like sports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And really the only difference between BTS and those people are really just the way they look.
Yeah.
Because the cardio, the endurance that they have to have, are the same as all these athletes,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
things they do. Yeah.
So, no, it's,
Peter
like I
said
said,
Peter
light
said it
years.
right. What the fuck did you just do?
I pulled the nose hair out because it was
Ooh, I saw that. It was
Jesus
long as
Christ.
shit, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, get some tweezers.
I'm a man, bro.
right.
I plug mine, dog.
So I'm gonna ask this one question that she asked because it's just a single line. Have you heard of the Jimin effect? And yes, the Jimin is in full effect.
The voice of the Jimin is in full effect.
The Jimin effect is in full force.
We've been victim to the
Yeah.
Jimin effect.
Even people who Jimin is not even their bias, they feel that effect.
Yeah.
I think that's
felt
what
the
you mean
effect.
by that. If that's not what that means, let us know and we'll Davi ourselves. Anyway, last question. Same from Andre Day. Have you found the BTS universe yet? No, but I will look that up. And if there's a whole universe of BTS, I would love to live in that.
Oh
universe.
wait, is it kind of like an iceberg thing where it's like they try to like connect everything? All the
Let us know in the comments.
know, yeah,
Let
yeah.
us know in the comments
I'm
below, and we'll check that out.
Yeah.
And on a personal note, how long have you three been friends? Are you best friends? And do you do this full time? So we answered this kind of in the last one. We've known each other for 20 years.
Long time,
I was going to give a different answer. We don't hang out outside of this room. We don't talk to each other outside of this house. We're not really friends. We don't like each other. We love each other.
We're industry plants. We were put together because we have skills. So corporate put us together to become super reactors.
They try to put it like a really diverse group together.
I like how you imitated a robot and did horribly. No, yeah, but we've been friends a long time. I think they met first, and then I met Jonathan not too long after. Me and Jonathan actually played baseball in high school together.
Yep.
And then
Peter and I just used to make out staircase.
yeah,
I saw it happen. And do we do this full time? No, we don't.
we want to get there.
We come in on Sundays and we shoot a podcast. Most of the time we haven't done it recently, but then we shoot all our reactions back to back, and then we edit them and upload them throughout the week. So now you know all behind the scenes without actually seeing all behind the scenes. But if you do want to check out behind the scenes, since we were at the end of our K-pop Q&A part 2, if you want to see more behind the scenes stuff, like tonight we had a little live. Like we mentioned, we had a little live video on our Instagram where we're going to post more behind the scenes stuff there and all kinds of fun little cool things on there and on TikTok and other social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're really focusing on Instagram. If you want to go on TikTok, that's great. But if you could please follow us on Instagram, we're really trying to build our community there.
Yep.
We're very open. We'd like to talk to you guys. If you want to talk to any one of us individually, just let us know in the DMs. I've been going back and forth with a whole bunch of people. Just talking to them about K-pop and life and stuff. But
chilling in their DMs, huh?
Yeah, just chilling in the DMs and stuff.
Slid in.
Sarah?
But that being said, we really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I was gonna say something.
And I threw you off guard.
I feel like you threw me off.
Just because you said you were in the DMs, and I'm like, does your wife know about this?
She knows. I show her.
It's actually Sarah replying.
Yeah. She knows all my passwords.
Oh.
No, guys. I mean, we really appreciate you guys. I think more than anything. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
start it off that way, but you guys don't understand. Like, the full. It's kind of appropriate that the full-time question came at the very end because that would be ideal for us.
The dream.
It is a dream. I mean, we do this because of you guys. Really, if we hadn't gotten so much love for us doing reactions, I don't know if we would have kept doing this. I mean, because it does take time away from my family, from your girlfriend, and then from now your new girlfriend, but from your family as well, from home, from your friends, from our friends. Like this does take time. It's
and like for me, and it's not like it's not a burden or anything, but like I have to set aside time every day to make sure the video is
and
edited
this man
properly
edits
and
every
uploads
day,
Every single day.
He does content every day, and for the longest time, there was no benefit. Like there was no
100 views a video, bro.
Yeah.
Stuck to it.
Yeah, and now you guys are like showing us a lot
So
of love.
much love.
Like that's what I'm
Appreciate
saying.
it.
Like the first part of this has only been up for about an hour, and it's got over 500 views already and 50 likes, and it's
Wow.
100% like rate and all that kind of shit.
That's
So
crazy.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Like it's amazing. So
Yeah, and we really
like that, and that used to take us 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get to even close to those kind of numbers.
and
So.
and here's like I'm not gonna try to get emotional, but I'm 33 years old, right? And I think I I'm not well traveled, right? I've kind of stayed here in the States, in Texas most of my life, right? And I think that I've been closed off to a lot of things. And one thing that this has really brought to me is talking to people that are, you know, in different parts of the world. And, you know, I'm forever grateful for K-pop and their fans because it's opened me up to the world, really. You know, it's like getting to know you guys. I mean, there's some people, like I spoke to a guy from Thailand who for a while we kind of chopped it up about how it was in each other's country. Yeah. You know, and that's far out to me. You know, I've never talked to anybody from Thailand, you know? And now, you know, I'm getting to know all these people, not just from the States, but elsewhere. And it's like, I know that the thing that brought us together are these, you know, K-pop artists and their great talents. And, you know, they put a lot of love, sweat, and tears into their art. And it shows, and we now understand why you guys love them so much, and the fact that you guys have shown us love. You know, we know that you guys come here for them, but now recently, you know, you guys have been addressing us, and telling us how we make you laugh and stuff like that, and that means the world. You know, because
really does.
You know we're all silly guys. I think that's kind of like why we came together. It's like we make each other laugh, and we make our coworkers laugh, and our family laugh. We were that kid, right, in our families that would, you know, try to make them laugh, and now we're here doing it with you guys.
That's right.
And we appreciate you guys a lot.
So much.
Yeah.
Yes, immensely.
Yeah.
There's nothing
There's not enough words to
perfect.
describe it.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Thank you. Well, guys,
All right. Anyway,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for the questions, man.
Yes.
I didn't think this was gonna be a two-parter. I thought we would barely have enough questions for one part.
no, but both ended up being about over an hour long, so
Yeah,
it kind
that's
of worked
crazy.
out. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
We love all the love and support. Again, thank you so much for everything. But thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time because I'm sure we'll maybe do another Q&A when we get 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
This is kind of our 10,000 subscriber little special we're kind of doing here.
So,
you know, even though we're up to a
Yeah.
little bit more than that now, you know, so.
Cool.
So I think the next podcast that we'd have in the works is another biography type style.
Yeah, just like how we did a BTS one. It's going to be on another group.
So are we
TBD.
you want to announce it?
So,
TBD.
which one are we going to do?
Well, I mean, we started off with BTS. I think the next best one would be probably
Blackpink.
Let's do it.
Yes. So yes, the next podcast we do will be Blackpink. We'll make sure you guys have full. You know, it'll be a little bit after this one. We're gonna make sure we do our research.
Yeah. And if we haven't gotten, so we've done BTS, we might revisit that one later in the future.
Yeah.
But we will also bring out EXO and Stray Kids. We want to do all of them, right?
Yeah.
But Blackpink is just who we're gonna go next.
Yeah.
If Blackpink is your favorite group, please direct us to where we can go.
Yes.
The best way to do it is, because there's so many comments on YouTube, the best way to do it is following us on our Instagram and letting us know there. Send us the videos there, and we'll knock those out. We're looking for their story, right? So videos more based on their story, so that then we can do a documentary of what we learned about them and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Cool. Thank you so
love.
much.
Thank you so much. We love you.